Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, everyone. This is episode 12 of the DCAU New 52 NgoVo Convo review. That sounds better than the last one. I have to I've been changing it up so much, but you guys get the point here because we're two stupids that make a hype. Wow, Jinx. You owe me a soda. Wow. Stupid. I'm one of your hosts, Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo. She's over there. I'm pointing at her.
I'm over here. He's there.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Because if you're new here, we just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics. Really, to clean up our never-ending backlog. This is more Veronica's backlog. But
yes,
it's
my
kind of
backlog.
Mine. I'll explain that in a bit. Because some would say, Veronica, we're two people in this room.
Wow.
Possibly conversing.
Wow. Like NgoVo Convo. NgoVo Convo. Logos above Harrison's head. He's trying to throw me off.
Yeah.
This lovely day.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. But you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Constantine, City of Demons, the movie.
Again. Constantine again.
Well, this is like
sort of. This is his own movie.
His own movie.
Yeah.
Is this on Max.com?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Because I have most of these, I have this whole series, so I had to double check. Because one of them was not, but this one was, so don't worry about it.
Let's get to the story how Harrison's struggling.
No, it's actually interesting because this one, I will say, was the first movie I didn't watch at the time.
Oh,
so this is a legitimate, we're both reacting and reviewing.
Both reacting. Okay.
And not just me interviewing you and asking you what you thought, because I've already watched it 10 years ago. But, what? This came out 2018?
About 2018,
2018, yeah. But yeah, go ahead and give that a watch. It's like an hour and a half, so it's pretty quick.
It's rated R?
It's rated R.
It's rated R.
And it feels R.
Yes, it does.
So, yeah, I guess give that it is pretty, I guess, upfront, non-spoiler. It's pretty dark, graphic,
mm-hmm.
relatively gory. So if you're not into that, I will say I didn't watch this, and it didn't hinder my experience watching the rest of the series.
The series? Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, I did start watching it, so I remember watching the first 15 minutes, and I think at the time I was tired for some reason. I think I was in school still.
Fell asleep.
I fell asleep, most likely. My roommate watched the rest of the movie.
Oh my god.
And he was like, that's the one of the movies that you told me that we'd watch, and then you just on the couch.
Conked out on the couch.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's fine. It's good. I think it adds context. Not really. It just adds
it's just extra.
More Constantine.
Yeah, more Constantine. Yeah.
So, yeah, non-spoiler thoughts, Veronica?
It was really good.
Yeah.
I love Matt Ryan as Constantine.
He is
love
so good.
Him. He is so good. Whether it's animated, live action, he's great all around.
He is Constantine in my head.
He truly is Constantine. But not to take away Keanu Reeves Constantine, but Matt Ryan is Constantine.
I feel like anyone watching stuff now that Matt Ryan is their Constantine if they watch because he was on CW for a good bit. Dude, when he dropped as a cameo, I was like, damn, that's so cool. But he played it so well. Because was it an Arrow episode or was it I think it was Arrow, right?
It was Arrow and Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only remember Arrow because it was that weird magic season.
Yes.
Damien Dark or the one before it. Yep.
I do know.
Didn't you like that
one? Saying yep quickly so the PTSD doesn't come in.
It doesn't fully take hold.
It
was
good.
It's good. Yeah.
It was. I love magic in DC universe, so it's just a nice mixture. It's a nice change of pace with Constantine.
Yeah.
But as usual, Constantine's a little darker, a little weirder, just a little bit Matt Ryan.
Relatively Brit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Relatively Brit. Cool. The dry humor's there. you know?
Yeah.
But no, overall, I knew coming into this it would be a little darker.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it was like a play on words, City of Demons. I mean, we'll get into spoilers on why.
Yeah.
But like, it's just a play on words.
Yeah.
I think this one shot up for me. It might be one of my favorites.
Hell yeah.
Like movies. Yeah, I know we only have like 4, maybe 5 movies left. I think 4.
I think about 4 left, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this definitely shot up surprisingly.
Yeah.
But we'll see about the rest and then finalize my list. But how about you?
No.
First reaction?
So this is actually my first reaction to watching this. I kind of had a feeling it'd be dark. Mm-hmm. And it was absolutely dark. I think there were times when I forgot how... I didn't even know it was R, actually. I just opened it to watch it. I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
And I just didn't pay attention. And then...
on Max, they give you the year and the TV rating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
the movie rating. So...
But no, it's good. I think I think magic in this universe, DCAU, in all these movie runs, I think it started with dark, right? It kind of showed up in others, but dark showcased like how dark it can be. In the name. But in here it just felt, with Constantine, it just felt very I like the play on consequences, and we'll get into that.
Oh, yes.
In the details.
Yes.
But there's always like, it feels very, if you watch Full Metal, it's always a law of equivalent exchange type deal.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
It's like a push and pull. You give and you take, basically. Yeah.
So, and I think there was a lot of good, the plot was really good. It was very, I didn't feel like it dragged on. I think the fight... No. The fights were really good too, actually.
Oh, no, yeah. The fights were really good. Yeah. The twist was really good.
The twist got me. I was like, dang, all right, this is cool. But it felt in line with the character. Or Constantine, so...
Ooh, Constantine, yeah.
But, yeah, I recommend this. I think I just want to reiterate, it didn't... If you missed this, it's not a big deal. I missed it only because... I think it was the way it released. It was odd. I think, if I remember correctly. So that's why I didn't. Was it
just like kind of like off?
I thought it was a spin-off because this was also the time when CW started doing their animated stuff. Remember?
Yes.
So I couldn't tell if this was like
where it would sit.
Yeah, and they were also doing like X amount of movies for the legit DC line, like this one. But then they would have spin-offs. There's other which we may review. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
But that's why this was one of those. I'm like, I think this is legit, but it also felt like it wasn't, because it felt like it could have been with the CW thing at the time. Yeah. It was 2018, so. Yeah.
I mean, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It didn't hinder you from the rest of the series anyway, so.
But if anything, this made Constantine way cooler.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
All right, let's just get into the details.
Let's get
spoilers.
Into it.
Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
So... Can we talk about the twist? Or no. We'll leave twist at the end. How did you like the characters? Like, did you like... There wasn't that many, but I think there's more than I remember.
There weren't that many. I personally didn't like the mom. Renee?
Yeah.
Right? Renee? Yeah, the mom. Trish's mom.
Yeah, Renee. Yes.
Yeah, Renee. I personally didn't like Renee too much. I mean, the caveat was that, like, I knew why she was like that. It was just like, she's kind of like that nagging character throughout the movie.
The typical
nagging
trope.
Nagging wife or mom. But she was really worried about her daughter, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? She didn't want Constantine's help, which is another go figure. Because Constantine is Constantine.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my god, I love the Nightmare Nurse. She is a hoot and a half. Like, she's just so funny.
Yeah. She's voiced by Laura Bailey, which I think she's just really good. Everything she does is really, like, she adds that typical, like, sass with her character. So it's just...
Especially towards Constantine.
Especially towards Constantine.
But I think, like, Nightmare Nurse was, like, probably one of my favorites next to Constantine. Because I think their bickering was just top tier whenever they were together.
Yeah. No, it was just funny. I liked how he was like, oh, I gotta get professional. And of course the Chaz and Renee were like, no, let us hear it. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Because magic. Because leading into that, I actually liked the backstory that they gave Constantine and how it linked with like Chaz, his friend.
Yeah.
They like gave a glimpse of like him. It started in the asylum ward, right? Or the asylum or something.
Yeah.
It made sense. I don't know why. I was like, I saw this. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. He would be here at some point.
It tracks of Constantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
no, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. I think his back. Yeah, it's just like how they even explained that more. Like he had like a quote unquote canon event.
Yeah. His canon event.
His canon event. Dude, that's messed up. Honestly, it's kind of like anything anything with like cults and stuff. Of course, I don't see it, right? But you know it could get really messed up. And of course it does.
It does, yeah. It's also really scary because when you think about like Satan and like all like the satanic like stuff that could happen in real life and with Constantine.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like how we had a shift into LA? Like the entire time, I actually just thought we'd be in London and such. But of course they're like, after finding out like the demon who's taking control of Trish, how'd you feel that doesn't LA make sense to you?
LA totally makes sense to me. City of demons, city of angels. The play on that phrase was just so funny to me.
It's so good.
Especially like the little demon like Constantine's coming out.
Yes.
He was like, what are you? And starts like smashing himself.
We are you. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah. No, but I like the whole like LA vibes because I think it's like it's like how LA is, honestly.
It's crazy because it's like I sit here, I'm like, no, this makes sense. You would literally go there, and it's really sad because you hear all these stories about LA, like in Hollywood and all that, and like
you just sign your life away to LA, to Hollywood.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And makes sense. I was like, of course they're making deals with the devil, blah blah, all that stuff. So
yeah, it totally makes sense. And that like that club was really funny because Constantine was like, you can't make me do XYZ, and then he like does it anyway. He goes, oh. He's like, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. But I also did you? I like how they had John and Chaz together, like
most of the
explain
time.
It was like just kind of a foil where Chaz is just kind of like he is his childhood best friend, so that's kind of. Did you feel like that dynamic helped with the movie?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Just because I feel like Constantine is like that loner character. Like he will do things begrudgingly for other people, but he doesn't need, because I feel like Chaz was like a sidekick.
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Basically. So that's why it was a no, but also yes, because then that's where Constantine's personality comes from.
Yeah.
They're like childhood friends, like they go way back, they've been together for so long, like they've known each other forever. So it was like a give and take, a yes and no for me with John and Chaz.
Yeah. We'll get into that because I think initially I was kind of like, okay, yeah, they're dragging him along, that makes sense. Oh, but what about my daughter? You know, typical tropes. Typical parents
dad
that are
trying
about.
To like save their kid.
But I liked that over time it felt important because it was like, oh, we want to save our kid, right? Save Trish. But before that, did you like all the fights or like all the action moments in here?
Yes, they were pretty cool. Yeah. They were really cool. Especially with the demon like ripping himself out of that suit or whatever you call it. Ooh. It was a little like weird too. It was very like snake-like, right? Because he kind of just like peeled himself out of it. But all the fights were really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed them going in more detail in Constantine's like magic, which was really cool. And especially with the nurse, just like kind of like going in and out of like the conscience of like the little girl and like everything you saw. It was just really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you expect Birul? I can't say his name. I look at it now. I'm like, I literally just watched this like a little bit ago.
It was like, I think B-Rule.
Yeah.
B-Rule. Yeah.
But did you expect him to actually become Nergal?
No. I don't know why. To me, I couldn't see it.
Okay.
And then when you were like watching it, I was like, oh, this tracks.
Yeah, because
this makes sense.
In the flashback, he leaves, right? Because
he leaves.
He's able to. I'm like, okay. In my head, though, at that moment, I was like, all right, he'll come back later. But when we see this guy, I'm like, at first, I thought when they revealed the guy, the fat, like his fat suit,
one.
essentially his fat suit. I actually thought it was gonna be a reveal on Nergal, but then I was like, wait, no. I guess it's not him. That's weird. I don't know.
I know. That's how I felt.
And of course,
like,
twist happened, and I'm like, oh, I knew. I knew that. Duh.
I know. Watching it, I was like, I totally knew this.
Damn it.
Foresight.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Did you ever? So, because I like you mentioned the play on it. Did you like how Los Angeles has essentially a guardian, quote unquote?
Subconscious.
Yeah. The essence of the essence of LA, right?
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
Angela,
or the collective
conscience of people. I found it really funny that she found John Constantine. A bit ironic, in my opinion.
Don't you find that it makes sense that they were banging in the bathroom?
Yeah. Just
I don't know why. I was just like, wow, yeah, that was quick.
But I mean, it's Constantine. It is what it is.
Man, but I actually liked how. So I'm gonna butcher this because even when he said it, I was like, kind of the Mictlantecuhtli. It was like the god, like the old god.
Mictlantecuhtli.
It's the Aztec god, essentially, god of the dead, right?
Yeah.
I actually thought it was cool how they brought him in because it's North America, so he would be there. And of course, he would be in the.
But he's like in like this disgraced weekend state.
Of course, the 5v1 though.
Yeah.
I thought. See, all the fights like when they did happen, I was like, damn, this is kind of cool, but it's really gory because they just like blow each other, cutting heads, cutting people in half.
Yeah.
Blowing people or breathing fire into their face. Throughout the movie, it was just like one of those like, yeah, this is gore. If it was real, if it was live action,
oh my gosh, it wouldn't make it to theaters. I don't think.
No, not at all. This is why. Well, this is also I think the moment when I was watching that fight, and other points too. I'm like, yep, this is why it could be animated. This is why anime sometimes is crazy.
It should be
because even like you know what the most messed up thing was kind of freaking me out was when Nergal, when he was in his like fat form.
Yeah.
When he was having people dance and just like the band and dude, that's when I was like, actually, that was the first time when I was like, yeah, this wouldn't make it.
And then he'd like throw them into like the TV.
And they would like die in a gruesome way.
Yeah. And then like it'd do like the typical like clapping, screaming and like stuff. And I was like, oh.
The 1920s movie vibe. Yeah. But oh my god, but when the band was playing, the lady was like hung up.
Yeah.
Dude, bats came out of the dude's butt.
I know.
I sat there
were like hanging from the ceiling.
Ugh. Ooh. But all right, we're gonna go up to the big. I guess first twist was Nergal. Second twist was, what is it? The angel of, what is she called?
This kind of like the conscience of LA.
But they kind of gave her. It was like the angel of, or I guess I don't remember. Angela, essentially.
Angela. She's
Los
Angela.
Angeles.
Los Angeles. Another play on words.
But I like how I kind of got played. I was like, oh yeah, of course they'd be working together, but I didn't see it coming. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see it coming.
Gosh, we are just off.
We're just dumb.
Comment down below and let us know how dumb we are.
Too dumb.
But
it made sense. Yeah. It made sense why Angela had to work with the demon.
Yeah. But don't you love how at the end it was the power of love?
Yep. I knew that twist was coming because John Constantine had this like hesitant look, and I was just like, he's about to take something away from Tross, and it's not gonna end well for this man.
Actually, so like the first part when like the nurse was telling,
she was like prepping the
wife,
mom.
She was like, oh
yeah,
or she was actually talking about like how they love, essentially the concept of love is weird to her, which then to me I'm like, that's gonna be the reason. I don't know how, but it's gonna be the reason. It's gonna
be totally the reason.
But
I feel bad though.
Yeah,
the family's just ripped apart.
The family was already messed up before. I'd say it seemed like it was kind of like messed up, like broken. But yeah, I didn't expect. So I knew that Chaz would lose the family, or it was gonna be something, right? He would either die or he would lose all of them in some weird messed up way. And of course, all the like I was like, they everything lost happened. The love. It's like Constantine was like, oh no, there's no love. Like straight up, there's no love.
Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there.
I was like, how's that work? Oh, they just don't know you.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
But then now he doesn't know John either.
Yeah, because he was like, ironically, there wasn't enough love.
Yeah.
Which I kind of makes sense,
Which
right?
is like, it makes sense.
Because if their marriage was already strained, of course there's not enough love. So, man.
Yeah.
There's just so much like dark, like, it was just kind of depressing over time. I was like, dang, this kind of messed up.
It's a Constantine movie.
Of course. And that's why he has like those dry humor that just picks it up, you know?
The Matt Ryan humor.
It's so good. It's so good.
It really was good.
Yeah. Would you... So with this, do you have any expectations for the next few movies? With how I mentioned how I didn't feel like I lost anything, but I'm asking you this question anyway.
I don't know, because I feel like Constantine is like a part of this universe, obviously, but like I don't know how much bigger of a role he would make.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if I'm thinking about the rest of the movies, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like Justice League, Batman-esque.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like Constantine's gonna like butt himself in there again. Maybe in the Justice League one.
Yeah.
But like nothing in like the other like standalone movies.
Yeah. I'll give you more insight when we finish this.
Ooh, okay.
But
Okay.
I won't say anymore.
But this was good. I see why it was rated R. People were banging away in the restroom with Constantine. I say people because Angela was literally
I literally kept changing, but she kept showing like important moments, and I was like, damn, this is actually cool. But in the meantime, they're having sex, like,
which was kind of like off-putting.
Huh? Oh, that's cool.
She didn't even ask Constantine for consent.
Hey man, you're right.
No, it's like Constantine.
At one point it was like a dude. One point it was like an old lady. It kept switching.
It was so weird.
Damn.
It's like some ancient person and like an old lady. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Constantine here.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think this is good. I just like the magic system that they show in here.
It's cool. No, this was really cool.
Really messed up. But the power of love wins. It always prevails.
But love doesn't.
Love doesn't. Man. No, I think at the end of the day, it just sucks how, like, John and his friend, like, Chaz, just lost their friendship.
They just, like, lost their
Everyone
friendship.
is just broken, and obviously Constantine just has to walk it off.
But I love how Constantine has one demon left with him.
He's like, oh, you made it through?
Walking in. Yeah. He's a cute little one.
You're going to take me back? I need a company for now. And they just walk along.
Yeah, they just walk along.
Hilarious.
No. The little demons are really cute. A little vicious, but cute.
Okay. You wild.
Wild in here.
But that's all I got.
That's all I got.
It was a good standalone Constantine movie.
Yeah,
I would love to see more from this period. So
I know. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
More adventures of Constantine.
I guess we could see that. Let's see if DCU does it. I mean,
well, we don't know.
Keanu Reeves would love to reprise the role.
No, he really would.
I think he said it in one of the interviews.
He said it. Yeah.
Yeah. But who knows?
Who knows?
He won't do it. Or Gunn won't do it. That's my bet.
Gunn won't do it.
They have the blueprints, dude. I'm telling you, like, even this was a pretty good movie.
They
I'm like,
do.
This is such an easy plot. Just kind of rework it, but kind of just rework it
for like live action.
Rework it for live action, but you don't have to like. Yeah, I don't expect it line by line.
Oh yeah.
But it's a good idea.
Scene by scene, but it is a great idea. Yeah.
I don't know.
I totally agree.
We'll see.
But they won't do that.
They won't do it
for now.
They won't do it. But that's all I got. Unless you want to add anything else. All right, that's fine.
Go watch it. If you're this far into the episode, you've probably seen it already.
Yeah, let us know down below what you thought. If you felt like this is a strong Constantine movie, and if you'd want more. No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Matt Ryan's cool, right? If not,
keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. Yeah. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, Facebook at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to smash that like button. Like that smash button.
Like what I just did. Just go smash it.
And hit that big red button right below Veronica. Right over there. Yes.
Down below.
Let us know how we're doing. What you want to see next. And that's all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.